Thoughts on Ronda calling herself the GOAT? I mean, she's obviously not the GOAT when it comes to like resume. I think she can make a claim to call herself like the most important female fighter or the most influential female fighter because she is. No one else is. What are you going to say? Katie Taylor? Katie Taylor. You know what the cringiest shit ever is? Fucking people getting hyped for Katie Taylor fights or who's that girl that does basketball? Fuck, I forget her name. Anyway, Caitlyn something. I think it's so cringy when people get hyped for that Caitlyn girl in basketball. Or when they get hyped for Katie Taylor fights. Like, dude, if you're getting hyped for a fucking Katie Taylor co-main event on a Jake Paul fight, you need to fucking grow up. You need to fucking grow the fuck up, dude. I don't know. I just absolutely love the technical side of Katie Taylor. I'd imagine there's some freaking wimps that are actually looking into the breakdowns of a Katie Taylor fight. She's got the right hook. They know which punches she does best. She's just got such a nice, nasty uppercut to the body, and it's just amazing. She's just such a toughie. She's a toughie cookie. Fuck you, dude. Or people that get hyped like, I don't care what nobody says. Caitlin Clark is a monster. I'm gonna tune into every single one of her basketball games. All right, dude. Good luck with that, bro. Have fun with that, dude. I mean, I don't watch basketball or anything, but like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, you're just gawking over someone that you shouldn't even be. Like, I understand watching baseball, football, basketball because you want to see the best people compete and you actually care about like the games, you care about the competition. What is the allure of watching Caitlin Clark when she's the only one that is she's the only interesting one? It's a team sport. You don't give a fuck about the game. You don't care about the competition. You just want to see her shoot threes and you're impressed because she can make a three. Like, I'll give her credit. She's actually a great basketball player. Like, she's really talented. Absolutely. But I don't know. I just like, is it that interesting just to watch someone make threes? If there was a woman in MMA that was just knocking everyone out and destroying everyone like Ronda Rousey back in the day, I understand being interested, but in basketball, like I just could, how does anyone care? Like, basketball's a team sport. You should care about the team. You should care about like the competition, but you know, if there's a player that's going to get you to watch the sport, then it better be like a Michael Jordan or a LeBron, someone that's actually like insanely good, that's like shitting on the best people in the world. You're hating? I'm not hating. I just can't understand it. I can't understand it. No, she's talented. She's very good. I just can't understand like being so interested about watching that. She's making history, okay, and it's not interesting. Making history by shooting threes and setting records in a sport no one gives a fuck about, I just don't think it's that interesting. Like, if it's my favorite sport to watch, then I can understand it a little bit, but still, I don't know. Hey, if Amanda Nunes was a little bit better than she actually was, and she was just like demolishing everyone in her path, and you had her, knock out Shevchenko easily, that's interesting. That's like, okay, this is actually kind of crazy. She's different. But I don't know. Other sports are already much more boring than fighting to begin with, and now you're watching someone in a team sport playing on a team that no one cares about. Most college points ever? In what? In what sport? Not... Dude, first of all, caring about college sports, like, I don't get the hype for that either, but I mean, I get it a little bit. It's like watching Cage Warriors, right? You want to see who's next. But most points in W college, women's basketball college, like, so who does anyone know who held the record? Does anyone give a fuck about who held the record? Come on, bro. Like, why would anyone give a fuck about that? Listen, that's just me. That's my opinion. Whatever. You can care about it all you want, dude. No, I understand, like, people caring about college football, college basketball, because you want to see who's next up and all that. I get it. There's competition, but, like, she broke the record. Whose record did she break? When you break the home run record, you're passing Babe Ruth, or you're passing, I don't know, Barry Bonds. Like, you're passing someone. You're passing a historical person. Who's she passing? She passed Vilma Jandaroba. Whoa, Vilma Jandaroba's most college points ever. Like, no one even cared about the sport before. It's not even like she's not taking out names. It's not like MMA where you're beating like a Valentina Shevchenko. She beat Valentina the easiest way anyone's ever beat Valentina. Then it's interesting. But Lucas, I'm not hating on women. I'm just saying, like, I just think it's kind of cringy to be like such a big fan of Caitlin Clark, but whatever. God forbid women getting to experience professional sports, right? Am I right? Okay. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. She has the most points for men or women's. You can't compare the two. You can't compare the two. That's like saying Jandiroba has the most strikes landed in UFC history. It's like, okay, it's a different sport. She's not able to compete against people in her same weight class like O'Malley or whatever. It's a different sport. And she's like has a serious skill gap, but she's playing bum ba dum bum bums. No, if you actually think about it, women's sports, like a really good women's athlete has so much more of a skill gap over her opponents than like great men's athletes. And this is why not many women go into sports. So the talent pool is small. It's like MMA in the 90s. There weren't a lot of people going into it because people were going into other sports. More people were going into wrestling or kickboxing. Women's sports is the same. Like not many women actually get into it. So you don't even have like the biggest talent pool. And so the ones that are actually good are going to be facing people that are like not athletic at all. So that's why every now and then you have someone that could just clean up shop and dominate everyone. And to think I called you a good person, I'm disgusted. Good person? How is me critiquing the competition level in women's sports, which is an objective thing, being a bad person? Thank you for the $2, fam god.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.